Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. In our last episode, we found the cure or the treatment for headaches and migraines and all that stuff. And then we ended things off after discovering Richard Nethercott, or not really discovering, but finding him, I guess. Before I talk to this very verbose-looking git, let's see if we can. Yes, there we go. That's great. I'm just gonna do some preliminary looting before we talk to him and all that such nonsense. Because I like stuff, alright? Can't get enough of stuff. Editor refusal letter. Sycophant Publishing Limited. Really? It's called Sycophant Publishing Limited? That's hilarious. Sycophant is a very nice way of saying suck up. Dear Mr. Nethercott, thank you for sending your book of poems, Songs from the Defeated City, which we found as interesting and profound as we told you the first time we received it. Alas, in the terrible times of our country, is currently facing, you must understand that such title would be totally inappropriate for any publication. Thus, since you still refuse to change your title and demand the full publication of none of your work, I'm sorry to announce that Sycophant Publishing chose the second option. With kindest regards, A.G. Morris. Fantastic. So we know his stuff got rejected because he refuses to change the title of his stupid-ass book of poems. Right, Nethercott.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
I don't know, we'll see.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
I can see why, with your ugly face.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
Terrible answer.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
Weird.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
Not really. I mean, I'd say the downtrodden and the people suffering from poverty are more likely to, suffer from the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
So are you saying then that you'd like to just take out your genitals and just rub it all over the place? Because I'd really rather you don't do that to me, at least.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Quite a unique point of view. I only see a dreadful disease, peaceful silence, really.
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Right. Great. And is that it? Okay, cool.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Just because she can't speak. Right, refer to her as a locked mystery.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Kinda like your face.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Poignant distress. Of course.
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir,
Scribblings.
I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
You don't seem to suffer from poverty. A rich artist is rare. You should do something more useful.
Still, you don't seem to suffer from poverty.
With thanks to my parents, actually. I'm afraid I would not be able to live on my own without their help.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
Did you know the Mute Florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
You don't know that. She could be a filthy degenerate ghoul who, you know, by night whips out her loincloth and just runs around the streets attacking helpless people.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Alright, cool beans. Anything else? Alright, Dorothy Crane.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Right, okay, I see. So you used to be involved in
leave
some
you alone,
kind of
sir.
resistance.
Darius is
beans.
a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Right. I wonder if I need to maybe craft some medicine for him. I know he has bronchitis, and Nethercott's got a case of the cold. Migraine, Benjamin Palmer. Oh yeah, I know where he is, or rather, I know who he is. Okay, so maybe it might not be a bad idea to craft some bronchitis, just in case that might give us another edge to cure him and all that stuff. Okay, so let me go find Palmer, craft another thing of the cold and I think bronchitis, and then we'll progress from there. Now, I don't quite remember where my... Oh, it's right over here. Okay, so right around this corner we should be able to find our little hideout. And then we can make our little precious stuff. Is it up there? I forget. I think it's up there, right? Yep, it's right over here. Fantastic. Although I don't not a big fan of the hideouts where I need to go through a loading screen, but thankfully loading doesn't take too long, so at least we've got that going for us. Did someone? Oh, okay. I thought someone refilled my or added some more stuff to my lootable stuff here, but apparently not. Cool. Okay, so we're looking for treatment for cold and bronchitis, and I think that's it. I don't think we need to make anything else for any of these gits, or do I? I don't know what he has. I haven't even met him. Cold, bronchitis, and migraine. Cool beans. Okay, well, let's go deliver the migraine treatment for Palmer, who's the guy who shot at his son. I don't know if his son, yeah, his son didn't actually get shot, I remember. What a poor shot. Unbelievable. If you're a real soldier, you would have been able to shoot your son, like, right in the face, but you missed him. What a jerk. What an absolute jerk. So
When science fails you, this
I think
elixir
he's
will give you
in
faith
this
again.
area. I think he goes back and forth between a couple of spots, but there he is. Trash man.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
But I have to, because you're obviously related to Arnold Palmer?
You don't
yeah?
seem
No?
well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
Okay, here you go.
I can try to help your body heal, sir. But you must stop destroying it.
The war destroyed me, Doctor.
No. Absolutely not. Okay, I
A
think
gun,
that's good.
alcohol, and a...
Alright, peace out. So he's been cured. We need to talk to
Answer to all your
Nethercott, and then
as long as you have the money.
finally Petrescu, who's got the bronchitis. Okay, so... Well, Petrescu's right over there, but let me go help Nethercott first. Do I need to... Sure, you know what? Let me fill up on a little bit on blood.
Despicable.
I mean, come on. You've had worse. I'm sure the Scowl blood can't be any better than rat blood, right? Oh, right. No, that's... No, I don't need to talk to those guys. Not right now, anyways.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be...
Okay, then. Apparently she'll accept, she'll give out sexual favors for alcohol. Fantastic. My kind of gal. Wait, do I know more about you?
Hello again, miss.
Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
I don't know why we bother interrogating
you
her.
Very...
She can't speak. It's hilarious how he just insists on interrogating her despite the fact that she's never responded to any of my questions. Alright, buddy.
Good
I got
evening,
your
Mr.
cure for the
And good
cold.
evening.
Or
Do
whatever.
you need...
It may...
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
I mean, I say he's not stricken by poverty, but I feel like this is where he lives. But I mean, I don't see a bed, so... I guess he could sleep on the ground too. I don't know. Anyways, let's go find Petrescu and talk his balls off. Although he's old and wrinkly, so I'm sure his balls are also old and wrinkly. Probably,
You look
anyways.
so pale, my lord. Would you like me to...
No, not when you have a misplaced punctuation in the middle of your sentence. How dare you just add a full stop in the middle of your fucking sentence there, right after revive or whatever. Hey, buddy.
Mr.
back.
Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Oh, mesmerize level 2. How do I get more mesmerize?
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are.
You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Fantastic. All right. Now we should talk to Darius because he's got bronchitis, and I have what can cure his ailment. There you are.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
Or your unluckiest day. Maybe it's nothing but my pee and jism.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Is it me, or does this guy look like he also has fish lips?
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
Not awkward. I'm just clicking buttons.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
Cool beans. I guess that's it for personal questions. Oh.
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nithercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes, his manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
What? Oh. Okay, I guess?
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever, too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Still sounded really pervy there, buddy.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
How do you know all this stuff?
Tell me everything you know.
I do.
Wait, why was that highlighted?
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
I'm bothered that this is still highlighted. Why? Tell me why.
Goodbye, Mr.
Petrescu. You son of a bitch. Can I sleep in your bed? I'm gonna take your money. Hope you don't mind. I need it more than you do, obviously, because I'm a rich doctor. And,
It's locked.
what the hell? Petrescu, can you open up your little thing here? Okay, antique figure of the... Okay, these are all just collectible stuff. Cool beans. Aha! Yes, I took his medicine! Fantastic. Alright, so we can talk to her, but something's nagging at me. Did I forget to... yes! I forgot to heal this guy. Shoot. Should I go back to heal him? I don't know if I necessarily need to. I guess we'll talk to him later. Oswald Thatcher. I'm still bitter about this whole missing the hint thing, but it's fine. Okay. Nurse Crane, we're here to talk, but before I do, I'm just gonna explore this little courtyard. Can I open this now? Fantastic. I'm just gonna explore this courtyard, make sure that there isn't anything that I can loot. Let me open that up as well. Fantastic. It's funny. We're just opening everything up to the public now that I've gained access into this area. Screw her own privacy and shit, right? That's right. It's all about me and my easy access to your pants. Although I don't know if I really want to get with the fish face lady. I'm still more into Peepa? Not the prostitute lady, but the nurse that's shacking up with Milton or whatever his name is. Let me go through everything and just steal everything y'all got, because I have a much better use for this stuff than you do. So apparently someone is thirsty. Okay. Okay, apparently Razvan is going nuts. Just asking for a drink. I wonder... Uh-oh. Maybe he's a vampire. That's not good. I hear some growling? You hear that, guys? I hear growling. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Uh-oh. Do I want to get close? Very interestingly lit. Also, I thought I saw something glitter. Aha! Letter to Nurse Crane. London, 31st of October. Ah, Halloween. My dear Dorothea, when you read this letter, I will be on the boat that will take Anton and me back to Brasov. England was not for us, and I confess I cannot wait to see again the proud hills of Transylvania. As soon as we are there, I promise I will light a candle in the Black Church and pray for you to survive this terrible epidemic. I know that you do not agree with this decision, and that you are determined to be more useful by helping our comrades exiled in the East End, but Anton cannot wait to return to our beloved country and see our long-awaited revolution bloom. He's my husband. I will stay by his side. I know we had our arguments and our fights. I know you would have wanted me to stand by your side and help you manage this clinic of yours, but now that I'm leaving England, be assured that if anything would happen to you, if you ever were in great trouble or danger, I would come back immediately to London with or without Anton. Please think of me as much as I think of you. I'm your affectionate sister, Theodora. Sister of Dorothea. Oh, I see. Okay, so now we have all the information we need about Dorothea Crane. In case we want to suck our blood.
I need help.
Well, I don't know if I really want to. Sure, Dorothea. Give me a sec. Oh fuck, I want to loot that.
Patient Razvan Vasily, high fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort, liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Anything else I should know?
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I must perform a tracheostomy. Do we have any anesthetics? Shoot. I guess anesthetics would help, right?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor, none at all.
Okay.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
What would you suggest? Don't question me.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
What does it
He's still
sound like?
bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
I must suture the artery. Let me finish alone. Oh. Uh-oh.
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
That was
We're
fast.
losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Cardiac massage now. Epinephrine now. I doubt they have epinephrine.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Did I fail? Oh shit. Was I supposed to have...
you're here to test my bedside manners.
Oh no. Was I supposed to have, like, saved him? Oh. Oh shit. Did I mess this up? Oh. Crap. I feel like I messed something up that I should have been able to save him. Ah, this sucks. Well, I'm hoping that's not the case, but I guess we'll see, right? Alright, well, let's end the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow and then we'll talk to Dorothea and see what exactly is going on and all that stuff. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.